Today we have a seated resistance band routine while we talk on setting exercise goals for the new year. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Tess, physiotherapist. Strength training is an important component to any exercise routine, however can be more challenging when experiencing chronic pain, injury or impairment. Incorporating resistance band exercises is one way to develop a strength training routine. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to complete 6 simple resistance band exercises in sitting. This video requires a chair and a resistance band. Let's get started. Starting with a warm-up, with your arms by your side, reach out to bring your arms over your head. Repeat 6 times. Remember, if you're experiencing injury or pain, make sure to see your physiotherapist or healthcare professional prior to participating in exercise. With the exercises in today's video, you should not feel sharp or severe pain. For this routine, I'm using the PTP MPhty resistance band in pink. It is the equivalent of 4.2 kilograms of weight and 1.5 meters long, or 15 feet. When choosing a resistance band, choose a resistance that is challenging, but that you can complete around 8 repetitions with. 1.5 meters is usually a good length. The first exercise is horizontal abduction. Hold on to the resistance band with both hands. With your arms outstretched in front of you around shoulder height, squeeze your shoulder blades together to pull the band apart. Bring your arms back to the starting position. Repeat 8 times. When using resistance band, the band should be held slightly taut in the starting position without slack. As we are in January, it is likely many of us have either set some goals or thought about setting goals for the new year. Today I thought we could touch on some of the challenges related to goal setting in the new year, how to make goal setting simple, and one way to avoid the trap of setting unachievable goals. The second exercise is shoulder flexion. Keeping your left hand in place, punch up to the sky with your right hand. Repeat 8 times each side. While the new year is a good time to set goals around health and fitness due to the feeling of a fresh start, the question of will I achieve this goal is often on the back of our minds. Achieving goals can be even more challenging when experiencing chronic pain or injury. This is because pain or injury flare-ups can interrupt progress, making daily life more difficult or make goals seem unattainable. It can be easy to give up on setting New Year resolutions. However, I would like to send a message of encouragement to say that it is still possible to set goals related to exercise despite chronic pain, impairment or injury. Third exercise is chest press. Bring the band around your back and hold it with both hands around chest height. Press both hands forward at the same time. Repeat 8 times. When thinking about goal setting for the new year, one challenge is the length of time in a year. Thankfully, it doesn't take 52 weeks to see improvements in fitness, but that does raise questions around when to start a goal, when to finish, or how many goals to set during this period. Thankfully, there is a solution to this predicament. The fourth exercise is ankle plantarflexion. Bring the band under your right forefoot. Push with your foot to plantarflex. Repeat 8 times each side. A simpler way to overcome this annual goal setting predicament is to set the goal in line with typical exercise plans, which are often 8 to 12 weeks. Setting a smaller 12-week goal can be much more achievable than setting annual goals, and fits well with quarterly goal setting methods like the 12-week year. If you are feeling daunted by the prospect of goal setting for exercise, or feel discouraged because of not achieving your goals in the past, I encourage you to set one goal that could be achieved in 8 to 12 weeks. The fifth exercise is leg press. Starting with the band under your foot and your hip and knee bent, press down through your leg into the band. Repeat 8 times each leg. One important point when it comes to achieving goals is differentiating the goal from the actions or habits used to achieve the goal. A goal is a clear outcome. Actions or habits are the steps taken to get to that outcome. For example, completing a 3-kilometre walkathon in April is one clear outcome. Exercising 3 times per week is the action or habit needed to achieve the outcome. Using archery as an analogy, the goal is the target. Shooting the arrows is the action needed to hit the target. The target informs the shooting direction. Similarly, the goal informs the direction of our actions or habits. The 6th exercise is hip abduction. Tie the band around your thighs near your knees. Here I have used a bow tie knot so that the band is easy to undo. With your feet on the ground, bring your knees out to the side to stretch the band. Repeat 8 times. One of the biggest mistakes in goal setting is mistaking actions for goals. For example, saying that exercising 3 times per week for 12 weeks is the goal. The reason this is a mistake is because there are so many opportunities for failure. In fact, 36 total opportunities for failure in this example. Goal setting this way can be particularly disheartening if experiencing chronic pain or injury, which often interrupt exercise plans at unanticipated times. Ending where we began by reaching our arms up and over our head. Repeat 6 times. With the walkathon event as the outcome, in our example, it does not matter so much if workouts are rescheduled, adapted, or even missed on occasion. It's highly likely that with the completion of most of the actions, i.e. exercising 3 times a week most weeks, the goal of completing the walkathon will be achieved. In summary, this routine covered some seated resistance band exercises, while we touched on some ideas for goal setting in the new year. This included encouragement that it is possible to have goals despite chronic pain, injury, or impairment. How to simplify setting an exercise goal by choosing one goal that is achievable over an 8 to 12 week period, and how to increase the likelihood of achieving your goal by differentiating the goal from the actions or habit. I hope this video has been helpful. If you would like to refer back to the exercises or tips within this video, the accompanying article can be found on the BHlth&RehabSc website. If you have set a fitness goal for 2025, please share it in the comments. If you would like more topics like goal setting included in upcoming videos, please let me know what you would like to hear about in the comments. To continue to manage pain, build strength, and gain fitness in the meantime, watch these videos here. See you next time.